Tonight, we're introducing you to a woman who's no stranger to hard work. She's a business owner, a dedicated NDSU Bison fan, and puts her family and others first.
She may not consider herself remarkable, but others do. Becky Farr introduces us to the Minot woman who is one of KX News' 4 finalists for Remarkable Woman of the Year.
Dorothy Martwick hails from a large family, so I thought.
There's only 7 of us, myself and 6 siblings, so that's not that large.
When they were kids, they were helping hands on the farm in Drake. Starting at just 9 years old, Martwick says she drove the family tractor from sunup to sundown. That upbringing taught her quite a bit about work ethic as life progressed.
At one time I had 3 jobs and a little kid, and I drove an hour to school and work, so yeah.
Wow. Yeah.
Once I made up my mind that that's what I was going to do, I went for it.
She has many titles at Century 21 Action Realtors: sales manager, broker, and owner. One might say that makes sense, considering she's worked there since 1993.
I like the variety. I went to college and graduated from Minot State with a bachelor's in accounting, and I worked at a CPA firm for about 10 years. I feel that was kind of boring.
Being as busy as she is, life doesn't seem too boring anymore. Certainly not at work, overseeing nearly 40 agents. Outside of work, she especially enjoys Bison games where 2 of her nephews played.
My mother, their grandmother, has passed away for a long time. So I kind of view myself as a substitute grandmother to them.
She guesses she's missed only 3 games in the past 8 years. While there, she's an unofficial photographer, taking photos of more than her nephews too, and is sure to share them with the families. This fall will be the first in nearly a decade that she won't have family out on the field.
I still have some bison, but they're not like, my bison.
When she's not following the team, she helps who she can, when she can.
I'm not overly volunteer-y, but when people need something, I do it.
One of her biggest passions is helping to provide opportunities for kids in rural towns like where she came from.
I think it's important that they see what's out there.
To Martwick, she simply does what she enjoys, but to others, she's remarkable. Becky Farr, KX News.
Another passion of hers is hosting a charity golf tournament in honor of a Drake student who died playing football when he was a senior in high school about 15 years ago.
With all the money raised going towards a memorial scholarship in his name.